to everybody that bought XRP at 78 cents, rode it all the way down, back down to 30 cents, because Ripple won. You guys were right. We're going to celebrate together. Look, I got my XRP sweater. We're going to see if XRP is going to hit 589. So we're going to talk about it. A lot of people have talked about, this whole new system, the banker coin. We're going to dive into it. So let's get started. Without further ado, congratulations. Excellent job, Brad Garlinghouse. We love you. How we doing, man? What's up?
We're good. That is a horrible way to open the show if you want XR people in this stream.
Dude, well, this is the thing. You know what I mean? They bought it at 78 cents or at, what was it, like $1? I think $1.
I think it made it all the way up to like $1.20.
$1.20, right? They wrote it all the way back down to 30 cents. And now we're at 60 cents. So you guys are almost in the positive. Good for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So what about the people that bought Cardano at $3 or $2?
Oh, no. They're underwater. Dude, they're underwater until we get Hydra. And we'll get Hydra in the next 6 years. You know what I mean?
Or the Chang hard fork.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be done by the time that we get to Rare Evo, which is kind of exciting. Did you see that post? Have you seen those posts about that?
Yes.
The pace has been pretty amazing. I think we're at 50% or over 50% at this point.
8.2, I think.
Yeah.
So in April of 21, we put in a high at 195 on XRP.
195.
Yep.
Wow.
And it did not put in a second all-time high.
Yeah, but that was manipulation. We gotta blame the SEC, Gary Gensler.
That was prior to that. That was in December of 2020.
Oh, you mean the lawsuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, there's no surprise though that it was suppressed. You know what I mean? That it didn't
right
after that. And what's up, Crypto King? Yeah, man. So
this is true.
What else is up?
Nothing much. I mean, we're getting a little
pumpy.
Pump from Bitcoin right now. See if we can stay above 55.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think we're gonna go kiss here.
I am afraid that we might be printing a bear flag. I did short Bitcoin this morning, so.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I definitely think my personal opinion is that Bitcoin is going to go back down, retest around 48, and I think it's going to tongue kiss that point, and then we'll go back up. It might just be a wick, you know what I mean? It might just be a little tongue flick.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it might wick down there, but
I think we'll go up first.
There's nothing really to retest at 48, though. I think it was just a freaking fluke that it fucking. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the chart right now. There was one kiss up a couple months ago at the same spot that it wicked down to. But we have mad support at 51. I do think we could go down and retest 52. You know what I mean? That's why I opened a short this morning.
Yeah. I love it. Dude, and so tomorrow, everybody that was here with us last night with Crasher, we had an excellent time. And Crasher, the token Crash, will be tradable tomorrow morning. What was it? Yep. Was it at 9 a.m. Pacific time? 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you
Yep.
bought a bag of Crasher, they're going to be redistributing the rest that was unsold, right? And you should pay attention to what happens tomorrow morning. I'm not telling you to sell, but I'm telling you to watch the market and see what happens, because I will say I, for one, believe in Crasher as a project for the long term. I think that what they've made is pretty phenomenal, because basically they've created the way to trade anything for anything. And that has more uses than just what we're thinking about in the Crasher app, right? This means that on other chains and cross chain, they're going to be able to use the same mechanic. So it's that mechanism that they've created that is so special and unique. And they've already talked about all kinds of good features that are going to be coming out. So just pay attention. I'm excited.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, like I said, that was one of the original things that we had talked about in the beginning, something like that. And I'm bullish on the project for sure.
Glad we didn't do it. Glad we didn't.
Oh, yeah, it seems like a headache and super expensive.
We did, and then we got all the way to this point, and then they launched.
Right.
We'd feel like a whole bunch of... We'd feel like a circle of jerks, that's for sure. So...
Yeah, I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight.
It's okay. It's
My
okay.
power is flickering.
Oh.
Power is flickering. So if I go bye-bye...
Yeah. Well, it's okay. I'll run it, but I'll run it short because I have to hop off here at 7, right before 7, you know. And so I was going to say, did you see those videos from Crypto Lifer? Was crazy. It was flooded everywhere where he was at in Florida. He was like trying to like get out.
Yeah. Hurricane or tropical storm Debbie or whatever.
But there's another one on the way that's supposed to be harder.
Well, it is hurricane season.
Yeah, it's true.
So
it's true.
And he's on the Gulf side.
Yeah.
He's not even on the Atlantic. So
yeah. I just thought some of the images were pretty crazy. But let me see. So what else do we got going on? Got an exciting meeting today here at 7 or in just a little bit of an hour. Make sure you're following at Jpg Empire, at _ John Carter, at Desert _ Crypto, at the Seji3, and at Chinbot Bridge. These are going to be all important. These are all the socials. JPEG Empire is currently minting. So if you are, what we're doing is we're building a platform that will basically allow you to create custom notifications and a dashboard that is customizable to track your NFTs and your crypto native tokens. You will also have access to a terminal that we've built that is going to have like a few preset settings for a highly advanced trading bot that works with Kraken Exchange. And so you'll be able to put money into your Kraken Exchange account and then basically set one of these presets on this trading bot and pick the pair that you want it to trade, and it will trade for you throughout the day. It's a set it and forget it tool. You're not going to make as much as you could make if you were investing in some cryptos, holding and then selling high, right? Some of these projects that are the larger cap that are still planning on doing like a 10x, something like that, right? And the mid caps that it might be even more than that. But you will consistently, with very little risk, be able to make 0.5% a day, which ends up being about 5 to 6x a year, which for constructively strategically placing your dry powder. This is a tool we wanted to create for everybody in the community, and we've partnered with Kumadroid over on Solana to achieve this. So we're super excited about that, have some future iterations in mind, and are currently beta testing the Token Empire platform. So that's what we're doing there.
I just want to say real quick that XRP is currently at 589.
Is it
0.589?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it just changed.
Called it.
It just went to 590.
Oh, so it's going up.
Yeah, it's going up. It's just in a retest. Huh?
Okay. Well, I was gonna say you think it's gonna keep pumping, but I mean, I guess it's a good time to get into the market watch. All right, let's.
I'm in a long, so yeah, I hope it keeps pumping.
Yeah. Watch Gary Gensler come back and be like, "They didn't actually win.
Right.
It was a stalemate." He's gonna say.
All right. And don't forget, Boss's Mint is going on right now. We have 5 more people until we do the angel giveaway.
Yep, we'll
And
be
then
giving
you
away.
will also be entered into the Omen giveaway, which happens at Mint 640, and the 500 ADA giveaway, which happens at Mint 700.
Yep.
So don't forget, links are in the description if you want to pick one up. Everything that John said earlier is attached to the Token Empire platform, which you can only access currently as a JPEG boss holder beta tester.
Yep.
So,
and then so what we're talking about there is 100 ADA, an angel, an omen, and then also 500
angel, whatever the
100 ADA. Yeah, 100 ADA an angel. Right? 500 ADA we're also giving away at once we hit that 700 mark, and so a lot of prizes, man.
A lot of prizes.
A lot of prizes.
All right, so let's get into the market watch. We just reset it. We are down 1% today, still over 2 trillion at 2,036,000,000 or 2.036. Volume on a little bit less volume today than yesterday, coming in at 120. Bitcoin dominance up a point to 53.7, and Ethereum dominance just keeps tanking. Now it's down to 13.9. It was at 14.3 yesterday. Gwei,
dollar value is?
Huh?
Can you tell me what the dollar value is of Ethereum before I start doing something crazy to get this $1,300 Ethereum? That was what I was excited about yesterday.
It's a progression, bro. We got to go through the chart.
Oh man.
Okay, so three Gwei descended transaction. We got Bitcoin coming in at 55,525, down almost 1% today. Ethereum coming in at 23. Just changed 23.73, down 2.5%. We got BNB at 476, down 1%. Solana in the green, coming in at 145. And the darling of the day, XRP, coming in at 59 cents. Can it get back above Solana? I don't know. That's going to be tough. It would have to double its market cap to get above Solana without Solana doing anything. But up 18.2% on the day. Crazy. We had an 18% candle today. Dogecoin coming in still under a dime at 9.6, up a little bit. Toncoin falling again down to 548, and Cardano coming in at 32 cents. Biggest gainers of the day. You think it's XRP?
Yes.
And it is.
Yeah.
So XRP up 18.2. Dog with hat up 17.9. Fast token. Don't even know what that is. Up 8.9. Stellar following on the heels of XRP like usual. Up 8.7. SWI up 5%. Who cares about Bitcoin SV? Helium up 3.5%. And we have a few more gainers, but then we start getting into stable coins.
Dude, I feel like XRP is the one that gets the action, and XLM is in the room watching, wishing that it was them.
Yeah, it just gets pulled up behind it. You know what I mean? I seen Machinist post a chart today, or post a thing about XRD mooning. And the first thought in my mind is somebody fat fingered the keyboard and bought XRD and not XRP. Yeah. I mean, come on. Coincidence? I think not. So biggest losers on the day is Notcoin, down 10.8%. Lido is down 7.5%. Flare's down 7.3%. Brett down 5.6%. Still falling. Jaleesa's not going to be happy when she gets back from her cruise. Celestia down 5.8, Rune down 4.5, and it just keeps going. Not too bad of losses, but there is a lot of them. So overall markets, pre-market is down. The future Dow futures down 0.19, the S&P down 0.25%, NASDAQ down 0.19. Oil's going up, so gas could get more expensive eventually. And the 10-year yield is skyrocketing. So up 3.92% tells me people are getting scared. They're getting scared of the market, and they're getting into less risk off assets, as in the yield, the bond. So,
which is so crazy to me, from a understanding how things work. To think the safest bet is the American debt. You know what I mean? Like the government debt is just crazy to me. From a thinking about it, it's like, well, why would we? I don't know. Why would we confide in them to pay their debts if they can't? I don't know. Whatever. What do I know? I'm just some guy. The internet into the void.
Modern monetary policy. Keep it rotating. All right. So we got the Australian index down. So these are live right now. The Australian index is down 0.62. The Nikkei is still going down at 1.92 after that pump the other day to come back from its huge collapse. Kospi, the Korean index, is down 1.48, and Shanghai is coming down at 0.25%. So Asia is bearish currently, and we're still waiting for Hong Kong to open up. So today, the whole market is down. I think NVIDIA was down 5%.
Dude, I was one of my friends was talking about that somebody told him to buy NVIDIA when it was at 40 cents, and he didn't.
Yeah, NVIDIA dropped 5% today.
Sheesh.
Ooh. And that's tech stocks. Now, tech stocks have a lot of correlation, not one-to-one or anything like that, but tech stocks and crypto are kind of correlated, loosely in the same field.
I think it's the AI. I think it's the AI bubble, because all these people are investing all this ton of money in AI, and then I think what happened is that the investors got wise, and they're like, okay, but how does that make me money? And then there's not really an answer to that question for the most part. You know what I mean? It's like they're investing all this money in the AI tech, but I mean, for it to be profitable. I mean, unless they're selling
they're selling your data.
Yeah, your data.
You think OpenAI isn't selling your data?
No, I definitely think they're selling your data.
The same dude that invented the crypto that scans your eyeballs.
Yes, but I don't believe that it can be as profitable as the valuations that people put on it. You know what I mean? I think the valuations for AI plays are way overhyped right now in traditional markets for sure.
I don't think so. I think we're a long ways off from the bubble.
Okay, you still think that there's time then?
Oh yeah, AI, crypto, they are the next industrial revolution.
Okay.
Because AI, large language models are going to be used everywhere. They're going to be kicking people out of jobs left and right. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely the future. So the market today was down. Dow Jones down 0.6, S&P down 0.7, NASDAQ down 1%. The Russell 2K was down 1%, and the VIX is up. So remember, the VIX is essentially your fear and greed index on the stock market, and it is 0.5% more fearful. Bonds, we won't go into bonds. We'll just do that. Let's get into Bitcoin. So the big double green dot just appeared. This was not here a little bit ago. So when I was in here setting up the charts and looking,
you were saying it was looking kind of bearish.
Huh?
You were saying it was starting to get kind of bearish.
Well, my fear was right here on the 4 hour because we're rolling over.
Yep.
But we've pumped 1% in the past hour and 20 minutes. We've actually pumped 1% since we started the stream, because it was under 55 when we started the stream, and we're coming in at 55,684 right now. So
it had to
on
be
the
all the
daily,
people that heard my intro and then started selling their XRP back into a beaten down Bitcoin. Pump the price right then.
yes, I think that's exactly what happened, John.
That's exactly.
I really do.
They're like, yeah, it is maybe getting a little overheated.
So my fear is that we start forming some kind of bear flag down here on, you know what I mean? And then the length of this pole takes us down to friggin' 20 grand or whatever. But I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. But that is the fear. The fear is that we're forming we need a bullish engulfing. Wrong button. So we need this candle. We need today's candle to at least bring us back up to the 56 area. We need to close above. What did this close at? Yesterday's candle, or well, technically today's candle before 5 p.m. PST, closed at 55. No. When did it open? That's one. 55,991. So we need to close today's candle. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST, when we come live on the stream, an hour before we come live on the stream, this candle needs to close above 60K. You know what I mean? So we get a nice bullish engulfing candlestick. Until then, you know, still kind of iffy. We got the money flow coming back in, so that's good. You know, we got a nice little uptick in the money flow. Like I said, we do got the double green dot on market cipher. We do have the VWAP is barely breaking the zero line. So all the momentum in the money flow is saying, yes, we're going back up, but that can change on a dime. You know what I mean? Let's go down to the lower time frames. We're getting a little bit of a bearish cross right here, where the 21 is trying to close or trying to cross the 50. We do have a nice green candle in the past hour right here. So this candle it's a 1% move. I mean, we're up to 55,868 now. Can we breach 60,000 or 56,000? I mean, at the very least, we're bouncing. So this is what I was playing before we went live on the stream. While I was talking to John, I was in here scalping. So as soon as we passed the 200 on the 1 minute, I opened a long right here. 200s are the best if you're scalping, or even on the bigger trends. You know what I mean? You know, rejected, it dumps. Get above it, we pump. You know, we go down, we dump. We get above it, we pump. It's super simple. You lose the 200, you dump. You break the 200 with a retest, you pump. And it's just rinse and repeat. So, you know, we'll see what goes on here. It looks like we're getting a little, I mean, once again, this is the 1 minute. But we are getting a bearish div on the 1 minute. So I expect us to come back down, retest this 21 maybe, and then maybe create like a head. We could be setting up some kind of head and shoulder pattern right here. And if we go to the daily, technically, until we get above this 200 on the daily, we're bearish. There's no, once, if we can't get above the 200, we could stay down here for weeks. You know what I mean? And who knows, anything could happen when you're below the 200. So, but let's move on to X. We are at 29 extreme fear. I thought did it change? Because this is what I have right here. August 8th. Maybe this is from yesterday. No, this was printed. This was printed an hour ago from Bitcoin Fear and Greed. We are at 20 extreme fear at 5 p.m. That's when they update the fear and greed at, at midnight or whatever, 0 hour GMT, which is 5 p.m. PST, and I'm in PST. So, oh no, this is yesterday. My bad. You are correct. This is yesterday. That was August 7th. So, if we are moving into the 29, that's good to go. Let's take a look. No, it says it was printed 1 hour ago. Oh no, today is the 7th. Duh. So yeah, this printed 1 hour ago. My bad. It's been a long day. Let's go on to XRP though. Let's see what's going on with XRP. And this stupid freaking wick right here does not let me use auto because it wants to pull that in. So I was playing around with XRP a little bit earlier. I was pulling some fibs. These weren't for this time frame. And we are getting a little pump right now. But massive, massive candle on XRP today. 18.5% candle. Look at that. So open to close, 18.15%. Wick to wick, when I measured it earlier, was like 30%. So let's get that wick. Go to the wick. Look at that. 31.64% wick to wick. Massive volume, massive move. But the question everybody wants to know is, can it sustain? Okay, so we got a nice little trigger wave right here on the daily. VWAP going back up. Let me make that a little bit bigger. We got the VWAP moving back up right here. We got the money flow cutting back to the upside. We got the momentum coming to the upside. And it's a nice little trigger wave right there. So let's go down. Let's see what the lower time frames are looking at. We are still, the money flow is still going up on the 4 hour. Momentum has not topped, but your VWAP is coming down a little bit. Okay. We are very overextended from the 21. And no matter what, no matter where you're at, the price action always wants to come back to the 21. Okay. We are getting a nice pump up. Hopefully we can get a bullish cross of the 200. But as you can see, every time you get above or away from the 21, it wants to come back like a magnet. Boom. We get below it, it wants to come back. Above it, wants to come back. Boom, 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 boom. We lose it. It dumps. It comes back. We retest. We take off. So obviously, this is not the charts that pumped it today. The XRP settlement for 125 million, which is like a 94% reduction from what Dirty Gary wanted at 2 billion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was trying to get them billies. And
yeah,
the judge ruled that he didn't deserve it.
Yeah, the judge was like, "You're out of your freaking mind. You're not getting 2 billion out of these people." You know what I mean? So there were some stipulations, but the stipulation was like, don't commit any more violations. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, news came out about them partnering with the UAE. Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're going to do a stable coin for the Arab Emirates.
No,
let's go down here. What's that?
Stimulus check is needed. What quicker way to put CBDC in everybody's bank account? And did you see that? What was it? It was a USA Bank as well. Joined JP Morgan, and I think the other one, Bank of America, soon to announce the same thing for accepting deposits in XRP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't see. I mean, I know XRP is coming out with a stable coin, but if they went with some kind of CBDC, I really think it would be USDC.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that
You know
whatever
what I mean?
is going to be something though that can run on their payment rails. They'll just make
I
like a
think
special version. They'll be like, "Hey, Daddy Government, what do you want,
right.
Daddy? I'll give you whatever you want. Just let me make all the money on the fees and use my network."
I think the reason that these banks are now accepting XRP because it's going to replace the SWIFT system.
Yeah.
For instant settlement. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So they're accepting XRP, and that gives them the option to accumulate XRP without buying it, because you'll need to hold XRP to have a settlement, to be the settlement layer when you start sending money, from bank to bank and replacing the SWIFT. I don't think it's so the banks can issue a CBDC. You know what I mean? Because it would be the central banks that issue
Yes.
the CBDC.
but
it would be the Federal Reserve. It wouldn't be JP Morgan.
Believe that they have to have those payment rails in place, and then they can just put a CBDC on that XRPL. You know what I'm saying? So I think
right, that's not gonna.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I just have a different opinion. I think it'll be USDC. I don't think it'll be. I can't remember what Ripple's. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what Ripple's stable coin is going to be or whatever. They'll probably just put USDC on top of the XRPL.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
So,
and Jeff Dukes, maybe I should have not sold all my XRP for ADA. So it depends. Depends.
This is just a pump. This is just a hype pump. It doesn't mean, you know what I mean?
I was saying on a space the other day that I'm actually like, okay, so I believe that XRP is going to pump for the speculative purpose that banks are going to be using it and people are going to announce that they're accepting payments in it. But I don't believe that the value is going to be retained. I think because of their supply, as well as the fact that it's kind of like the novelty is you can send payments really cheap, really quickly, right? But then, like, after that, where's like the value? You know what I mean? There's going to be the people using it. But
you're thinking too small.
It's the central banks. The central
banks. You're thinking person to person. You're thinking person to person, not institution to institution.
I mean, maybe it will pump. You think it's going to hit $10, $15?
I wouldn't even begin to think. I mean, can it 10x? Most definitely can 10x. All I know when it comes to XRP, the XRP army, throw it up, XRP army, drop something in the chat, let us know you're out there. But they're relentless, bro. They're relentless. And now all the legal suppression is removed.
Yes.
Anything is freaking possible, bro. XRP used to be the number 2 freaking market cap.
Yeah.
Back in the 2017 bull run, XRP was the darling of the bull run. And it wasn't allowed to roam free in 2021 because of the legal ramifications that Dirty Gary put on it. You know what I mean? So I think anything's possible with XRP. I don't own any anymore. I, kind of did what Jeff Dukes did.
Well,
but I am in an XRP long right now, and I did make some off the pump earlier today. As a matter of fact, that's why I have these trend lines in this alert set right here. So XRP's in this falling wedge right here. I mean, I would change these trend lines, but I have them set on the 15-minute because that's what I'm watching. But I guess I'll change them anyways. So this is the trend. Boom, boom. Whoop! Look at that. I just crossed on the 1 hour, and it's because I was playing with the damn lines. So it does seem like we're breaking out of this wedge, but on the hour. Momentum is falling. VWAP's curving though. VWAP's curving. RSI's turned back up. And just because a coin is overheated and overbought doesn't mean it can't run in the red like a freaking race car. You know what I mean? So, well, look, we're already back up to 60 cents. Let's go down to the 15-minute because this is where I had my lines drawn at right here. This is what I'm looking at. And we have broke out of my pattern that I drew earlier. Nice trigger wave. Nice trigger wave on the 15-minute. Money flow rounding back up. VWAP popping back up. I mean, we got 3 bars of green. We got the RSI testing the 14 right now. If we can break that 14, I think we're good. Our next resistance on the 15 is going to be getting back above this 21. And this is another point right here. How I said when it pumps, it always comes back to the 21. It doesn't necessarily break through it, but it's like a magnet. It wants to come through to the 21. But we've created this nice falling wedge. We're breaking free of it. Now, if we can break free of the 21, I think we're good to go. Let's look at the 7. The 7, we just broke the 21 and we're hitting our head on the 50. So we got to get above that. And the 1, look at that. Telling you, when you cross the 200, you open a long. When you fall below the 200, you open a short. It's really that simple. Run a tight stop loss on the opposite side of the 200 that you're going. And, you know, you might get stopped out 5-6 times, you know, with a nice tight stop loss of, you know, 2 or 3%. But the other 4 to 5 times where it just rockets are going to pay for all your freaking losses. Nobody wins every trade. If they say they win every trade, they're full of fucking shit. You know what I mean? There's a reason that TA guys don't put Crypto Lifer is like the only dude I know that every day does a live trade on stream. I mean, his win rate is like 85%. You know, live on stream every day. You know, Crypto Face, yeah, he wins a lot of trades, but his trades are prepped and set up, and then he goes live. You know what I mean? So there's a difference. I'm not saying anything about Crypto Face. I love Market Cypher. Crypto Face is probably one of the biggest high money or the best high money traders I've ever seen. You know what I mean? But there's a difference when you do it every day like Crypto Lifer does. And you see we're retesting the 21.
What do you guys think a realistic price prediction for XRP in the next few weeks?
Oh, the next few weeks.
I have
well,
I have a thought.
I don't really do price predictions.
Dude, just
don't look
wing it.
at.
Nobody can hold us responsible. We're not financial advisors. We're just a bunch
No,
of...
but I don't look that far out. You know what I mean? When I trade, I scalp. I see what the freaking
I'm honestly
market trend.
I'm looking at like probably like the lower 70-cent range. If you're talking about the next few weeks, I'd
like
say
what can it hit and hold? Let's see.
I don't know. Hit and hold, I would say it's even less. I'd say like 65, 68.
Oh, I think we'll hit.
You think we'll hit 80?
Okay, not I think. It is not out of the realm of possibilities to wake up tomorrow morning and we're over 70 cents.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If Asia wakes up and is like, whoa, what's going on? Let's do this. So we could pull a fib. Let me pull a fib extension.
That's kind of where I'm at. I think it's gonna be lower than that. I think it's gonna be lower than 75.
Come to the bottom of the 4 hour to the recent top on the 4 hour. Let's bring that across. So fib extension, Look at that. Fib extension has us at $1 almost exactly.
That would be crazy.
Almost exactly the fib extension. So that's quite possible. Now, when will it get there? I don't know. I refrain from, you know what I mean? I do think that XRP can easily 10x though.
Yes.
I'll
I
say
just don't
that.
see it happening that soon because I feel like everybody knew about the XRP case. You know what I mean? I think the fact that it was resolved now and it.
Well, the fact that it shot up 18%, people did not expect that freaking.
Yeah.
You know, I gave up on XRP.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Jeff Dukes gave up on XRP.
Yeah.
Lots of people. Now,
too.
I think, yes, everybody knew about the XRP case, but it was supposed to end in September of 22. It was supposed to end in June of 23. It was supposed to end in freaking February of 24. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
May was a big time where it was supposed to end. And then, July 25th, they had that closed door meeting. Nobody ever heard nothing about it. And then today, it's like it just comes out. XRP takes to the moon. And guess what? People like me who haven't looked at XRP in freaking months are longing it right now. You know what I mean? People like Jeff Dukes who were like, maybe I shouldn't have sold all my XRP for ADA are looking at it right now.
Yeah.
So I think
looking for a good place to short it with 100x leverage.
Right. Funny story. My biggest gain today was I shorted XRP because we were up like 18, 19%. I was like, you know what? It's got to come back to the 21. I'm going to short it. But then I was like, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to put a reversal on my stop loss. So when you set a reversal on your stop loss, that means when you get stopped out, your position automatically reverses and you start like, so I was short. Okay. So once it came up, hit my stop loss, it automatically turned my position into a long. So it came up, hit my stop loss, turned me into a long. I seen it. I was like, okay. Jumped in the shower, jumped out of the shower, and I was up 45%. I was like, so I took profit. I don't know. Funny story.
I love
it. So that's what's going on today. Everything else is boring. XRP is the only thing that is showing any sign. I don't know. Whoa, we're above. Hold on. Let's go back to Bitcoin. What's this? I think somebody said, so Crypto King went, nope, where'd it go? Crypto King just went 25x on Bitcoin right now. I went 9x. I don't ever do 25x. If I can't actively sit there on the 1 minute scalping, there's no way I go above, 9, 10, 11. But I am at 9x right now long on Bitcoin with the take profit at 56,888. So I think I have half my profit taken out at 56 and some change. That's another thing. Always take profit, guys. Always take profit. Set a first take profit. So first things first, never don't trade futures unless you know what you're doing or you've done a lot of paper trading or you've lost a lot of money learning. I mean, any of those are right. Any of those are prerequisites to trading. But never open a trade without a plan. Never free ball a trade because that's horrible. Even with low leverage. You know what I mean? If you were in a 3x leverage.
Tell him.
Oh, I know. I know. John's heard me talk about this. Even if you were at a 3x leverage on one of these freaking altcoins and you were, riding raw dogging it, no stop loss, and then you wake up the next day to this crash, guess what? You got stopped out. And that's only 3x leverage. So imagine when you start playing with 9, 10, 11. So always never open up a trade without a plan. First thing you do, open your trade, set your stop loss, set your take profit. Boom. Once the trade is open and going, stay on top of it if you can. If you're willing to walk away from it because you got your, your risk and reward already set up, that's fine. But always, this is what I do. I'm going to say what I do. Always put in a close order. I do a close order for half my stack at a position somewhere in between my take profit and my opening, usually at about 50%. So if I opened a trade on Bitcoin at 55,555 and my take profit was 57, I would set a close. I would close half of my trade at like 56,222 or 56,333. So if it wicks up, hits that, it closes half of your trade. So you're pulling profit, always pull profit. And then, and if it keeps going, well, then, you hit your take profit. Move your stop loss to break even or into profit as soon as possible. A lot of my trades don't make it to the take profit because I move my stop loss too close to where I'm at. If I'm up 20%, I'll move my stop loss up to where like I only get 15% and it'll wick down, stop me out, and then keep going. But winning's winning. Winning is winning. Take profit when you can. Nobody ever went broke taking profit. Either way. All right, rant over. My bad. I know you guys don't want to hear about that.
There's that. I was going to say it's that one time that you put 25x leverage on Church of Smoking Chicken Fish, right? That's the time that you got liquidated. Is that what we're talking about?
I did not put 25x on smoking chicken fish. I bought some smoking chicken fish because John was talking about it, and then Raw Pool tweeted about it. I was like,
He still tweeted about
I'm not
it.
a meme guy. I'm not a meme person, but I was like,
It's kind of funny.
I threw 100 in, walked away with 50.
Well, I don't know. Look at it now. Like, is it up?
It's irrelevant. Why would I want to look at? Why would I want to look at the gains I lost?
Yeah, because I saw him tweet about it just the other day. Okay, speaking of which, so I gotta get out of here in a minute, like 15 minutes. But I was gonna say this on Tuesday, we're going to have on Adam from the One platform, which a lot of people don't know, right? So it was the Alliance, but now it's the One platform. He bought Smooth Yetis, and the project is actually a lot more interesting than I thought. I didn't know enough about it, but basically what he's got going on is that they're going to have a token sale towards the end of this month, and they have NFTs, which are the Space Pugs and the Smooth Yetis. He's created a platform that has gaming. They've invested in a poker platform as well, but the plan basically from him is he used to be a professional, or is a professional skater, right? And so they're actually building a business. He's building a business that is a real world business around like professional skates, right? So this is like definitely like a business niche that is not something that would have been on my radar, right? The last time I went ice skating, it was like, years ago, but he's making some really innovative skates. So the idea is he's having a business that they're building around the distribution and the creation of these skates. They're going to be very high quality skates, and there's a niche market there. So people that invest in the project, they can take part in some of the games that they have on their platform, and then they can also earn passive income by investing in his project, and that's basically investing in his business. And they're basically tackling a multi-million-dollar market for skates, which I would have never thought about, but it's a cool thing. He used to be a professional skater, or still is a professional skater. He does some pretty cool skate stuff. But so we'll be giving away a couple of Space Pugs. Thanks be to Adam, who will be joining us on Tuesday to tell us about the project himself. So there we are.
So why don't we do one tonight?
Yeah.
Everybody
like
that
and repost.
Go ahead.
The tweet. Like and repost the tweet on the Jpg Empire account. Has to be on the Jpeg Empire. This is the rule.
It has to be from the Jpeg Empire account. So like, you guys know the drill. Like, repost, tag some degens. Make sure you're following Adam or Space Pugs. Who should we have them follow?
That's a good question. Let me.
Well, it's a Space Pug, so make sure you're following Space Pugs. Make sure you're following us.
Oh, here we
like, retweet, tag some degens of this video that you are currently watching right now.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put it in the title of this one.
There you go. That's what we should have did last time, so we didn't have so much confusion about the when we retweeted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just add it to the title of the one for the JPEG Empire. While he's doing that, real quick, since we only have a few minutes left, I'll bring up. So here's some of the bookmarks. So Brad Garlinghouse comes out and says the SEC asked for $2 billion and the court reduced their demand by 94%, recognizing they had overplayed their hand. We respect the court's decision and have clarity to continue to grow our company. This is a victory for Ripple and the industry of the rule of law. The SEC's headwinds against the whole of XRP community are gone. So that's from Brad Garlinghouse. You can see a copy of the thing. So this is a copy of the judgment, I guess. Plaintiff Securities Exchange Commission brings this action against defendant Ripple L, alleging. Okay, this is the original. Where's the date on this? No, filed 8/7/4. It says order. Motion for remedies and the entry of the final judgment for the reasons stated. Okay. So this is just the first page of the document. It really doesn't tell you anything. They're just showing. So here is an XRP guy right here, Dom. So he says, after a 4-year battle, it's final. For all those predicting Moon when it finished, now is your time to shine. We just attempted to break out of the 7-year triangle again. Damn, 7-year. Full acceptance over 65 cents is key to break free. So I probably should have brought this up. And why won't it? There we go. So you can see this is the bull run of 2017 right here. So this is where it peaked at like whatever, $3 and some change. And we're in this down trending right here. And then you're up trending right here. And we are coming to a symmetrical triangle. Well, most of the time, symmetrical triangles break down, unfortunately. Is this one of those times? I absolutely do not think so. We're in a, because if it was to break down and you take the length of this right here, from here to here, it would break down below 0. So I don't think that's going to happen. You know what? I can bring that. No, we can measure. It's really hard because it's an awfully huge freaking triangle. But if you guys want some hopium, let me bring this up.
Tom Crown just said BTC is about to explode. 100x long on that piece.
Yeah. We do love some Tom Crown. So let's go to the weekly.
Awesome.
Let's expand that.
Which I wonder if he's going to be a rare. I
don't know. I don't know where he lives. I mean, he was just at the Bitcoin conference. Let's see here. Does this go back? Wow, this don't even go back far enough. So what am I going to have to go on? Oh, maybe USD. Does Bitstamp go back far enough?
Oh, Nick DeMonte.
Okay, Bitstamp goes back far enough. Let's put it on the log. So this is his trend lines right here. Where did he come from? Right here. So in any kind of pendant, you're going to take, I don't think it's going to work on the log though. There we go. Bring that up. Oh, we're going to have it on the logarithmic or it's not going to show everything. So we'll take this pole. Boom. Take it. Move it to the breakout point.
And then we're all at whatever the number is. Dude, I love it.
$380. That's where XRP is going to.
$380. So, that's crazy. That's only 200 less than my target.
It's not going to $380, everybody.
BTC never gonna happen after Chowtown Pinoy. It's never happening. XRP is never in my entire life while I'm alive gonna overtake BTC.
I won't say that, but
I'll say with confidence.
I highly doubt it. I mean,
and in my entire life, it's never gonna happen ever.
You're talking the market cap. Well,
no,
there is a conceivable way that it would do it.
Okay. All assets are put on the blockchain, and every country in the world starts using XRP to do all of their, like, I mean, they're in Colombia for deeds and stuff, and for property, like they're using the XRP.
Well, no, it would be more the derivatives market, like the movie. But that's their thesis. That's the XRP MEXC's thesis, is that that's what's going to happen.
It's okay.
It's going to take over the quadrillion.
Wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Sometimes you have to be wrong like a grown-up and just be wrong. You know?
Right.
Sometimes you just have to be wrong like an adult. Okay?
I don't know at this point in time if anything will ever overtake Bitcoin's market cap. I would say Ethereum has the best shot, just because now it is in institutional hands also. You know what I mean? With the ETF. But even that, I don't think. The only way I see even Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin's market cap is when Bitcoin goes to the top, and as Bitcoin is coming down, altcoins get their pump. It goes like this, but then it goes right back down. It will never, no other coin, I'll agree with you there, no other coin will sustainably take over Bitcoin's market cap.
Except for Solana this cycle.
Except for Solana.
Except for Solana this cycle.
Solana.
XLM is going to overtake BTC before XRP, I think.
But no.
No, but I love that. I love that.
XRP.
I just don't see
could
it.
see with all this, I don't want to call hate on Ethereum, but it's like nobody wants anything to do with Ethereum. XRP could move into the number 2 position if it really does.
I could see that.
If XRP really does take over cross-border payments, internal transfers from bank to bank, instant settlement, get rid of the SWIFT system. There's one dude out there, you guys may hate him or love him. He thinks that SWIFT will be adopted by BRICS, and that XRP will be adopted by everything with the US dollar. And if that happens, 100%, I mean, you can't build on Ethereum. Everything on Ethereum is a freaking layer 2. You know what I mean? You're not building games on Ethereum. You're not building metaverses on Ethereum. Even freaking DeFi is barely done on Ethereum except for by the big boys.
All right, I have to go. Bye,
Dude.
guys. Love you. Take it
So.
easy. We'll see you next time.
All right, John's out of here.
Yep, you can do some stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I got some stuff to do.
Big love, everybody. Make sure you like, retweet. You can win a space pug. It's a big deal. It's a passive income play off a business that they're trying to do some partnerships with Olympic skaters. So I mean, could be big.
Could be. Always DYOR.
Yes, do your own research, not financial
Well, it's free. I mean, the space plug is free. So, I mean, what is there to research, right? But yes, always do DYOR when going into a project. Nothing we say is financial advice. We're degenerates. So go ahead, smash that like, subscribe, share it with a friend. Do us a favor. If you're on Twitter, retweet, tag a DGen, do all that good stuff. If you're on YouTube, share it with a friend. And if you're on Twitter, jump over to YouTube. Give us a subscribe real quick. We will always stream to every platform, to YouTube and Twitter. But the more subscribers we get on YouTube, the bigger we can grow. We can start implementing super chats. We can start giving back to the project. We do this for free. This any revenue that this brings in is for the project and for our community. So with that being said, y'all have a great night. We'll be here again tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST, Monday through Friday.